Nitesh Rane will furnish some proof with him. You see, Chandrasekhar Jha, Nikhil Jain, Nitesh Rane has pictures and videos that are incriminating for some person. I think he should have released them by now. What do you think? Should there be a public release as well, Chandrasekhar Jha, of these pictures, videos, evidence? Because we want to know.
See, for last 4 years, Mr. Nitesh Rane has been accusing our party that Disha Salian's case is getting involved with some of our leaders, but no evidence has ever come up. And this time also he is just making accusations. He is saying something, and he is saying that he will come before the SIT and he will produce all the evidence.
He must be having something with him, no? He must be having something with him, no?
He is doing a witch hunt.
No,
so BJP,
see, Chandrasekhar Jha, I remember this case. I remember this case. I want to remind you, Mr. Jha, 1 minute. I want to remind you.
Let me tell you.
Viewers, just 1 minute, 1 minute. Viewers, I'll take you. No, 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute. Sushant Singh Rajput was working with Disha Salian. She was his manager. According to information we have, before the death of Sushant Singh Rajput / possible killing, I still believe that he was killed, he received a phone call from Disha Salian telling him some details of what had happened, something that had happened to her, Sushant knew. There is one version that Sushant wanted to go public with that information, maybe even do a press conference. It is in these circumstances that surprisingly Sushant also died / was killed. So one theory is that to cover up Disha's murder, Sushant was murdered. Now, if there are powerful forces involved in all of this, and I'm not naming any, but if there are, then we need to know who they are.
These are all theories.
No, it's not.
No particular circumstance has come up. And eventually if you see, these are all theories, and all theories have been rubbished by CBI also. Even in SSR this case, if you see the AIMS forensic which was confirmed that it was suicide. Eventually, if you see Disha Salian's case, the SIT was formed after 3 years, some political person comes up and names somebody. That is completely a political
Sanju, is this a political use of the case? Because Sanju,
yes.
If your leader Nitesh Rane and your party have specific information, pictures and videos which are incriminating, and if these pictures were there last year and a year before that, you can't use it as a gun to someone's head. You have to release that information so we get to know. But you're not doing that. Why?
Arnab, I want to place a couple of facts before you and your audience. The fact that you're asking questions of Nitesh Rane, which you rightfully should be asking as to why the evidence reportedly at his disposal has not been made public yet. I'm sure he's going to answer that because he's been summoned by the Malwani police station. But I think the moot point here, let's not miss the woods for the trees. The big question is this. Why did, in October 2023, and I urge you, Arnab, to ask this question of Aditya Thackeray. Aditya Thackeray went to the Bombay High Court saying that since a CBI probe had already been ordered into the SSR death and into the mysterious death of Disha Salian, the Bombay High Court should not allow any public interest litigation to be heard in the matter of Disha Salian. And he said that any PIL filed on behalf of any friend of Disha Salian or any relative of Disha Salian should be considered as non-maintainable. And the Bombay High Court asked him, you say you are not connected in any way to the Disha Salian death or to the mysterious death of Sushant Singh Rajput. Why then are you so keen to ensure that a PIL in Disha Salian's case is non-maintainable? And Aditya Thackeray had no answers, and the Bombay High Court has refused to make the PIL non-maintainable, which means that the PIL filed by a close friend of Disha Salian's will be heard very soon by the Bombay High Court.
No, but
Point
this is
number
all.
one.
No, why has the information not been made public?